Hello everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're gonna be playing some 5-0 Blitz. We'll play till we get, 2-3 losses. Um, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we get the black pieces. Okay, we're probably gonna get a Bogo Gambit. Okay, this move. I think we can play this like a Deceiver Gambit. This is strange move order. Okay, let's maybe go for. Let's go for maybe C5 here. Expecting D5. Let's go bishop H6 here. I've looked at like this is I don't know how to explain it. There's a line in the Trempowski. It's literally called the like edge variation or something that's very similar to what is going on here. Um, and it sounds funny. Uh, Something similar to this. It's the only reason I'm even I don't know. Queen B6 is next. I guess we're attacking on the dark squares. Okay, let's go Queen B6. Okay, well we take this with check, no? Okay, so knight c6. Okay, I just gotta make sure my queen isn't getting trapped. Queen a3. Okay, I don't think it is getting trapped. Don't know what's going on. Bonkers position. Okay. Dude, I'm wondering if I could even allow this fork. Takes. Check. Knight here. I mean, can I just allow this? Takes. Knight check. King here. Knight takes. Bishop takes here. King here. I don't know. This looks pretty dangerous. I think I can take here. Okay, so he doesn't want to give up the rook, which makes sense. So now I actually think I do need to address this threat. So knight takes here, queen takes, I take this rook, but he's hitting my rook. So why don't we just castle for now? Yeah, why don't we just castle for now? Maybe we can play f5 at some point. Okay, what about f5 here? Okay, so d6 is also interesting to go bishop here. f5, he pushes. d6. Yeah, let's play f5. He's gonna push, and maybe I go here. Push. Okay, let's push again. And I think he has to take. I don't know if giving up the dark squared bishop like this is that good, to be honest. I think he has king here. I go here. Huh, very strange. Let's go rook here. I think I'm safe on this diagonal because it's so blocked up. Maybe rook here was more accurate. Okay, queen check here. Let's play d6. Let's go here next. Okay, if I go here, it takes. What if I go here, take like this? I think his king is too unsafe. I don't know. I think bishop here is a good idea. Next. Attacking the bishop. Okay, everything is on a light square, right? Or dark square, right? So he has no discoveries. I mean, he could take here, I guess. I'll just go here. Oh, is he up a rook right now? Is this mate? Very nice. Okay. That was an insane game. I think he was better. Apparently had a win somewhere. -5.5. Knight d3 was apparently winning. Knight d3. Yeah, I don't know. This was a bonkers game. I definitely think I was better out of the opening. Queen takes b2. D6 is what I should have done. I was considering this. Yeah, giving up the dark squared bishop like this I don't think was that good. I think d6 makes a lot more sense. I think I got a little bit impatient. Um, but okay, let's continue. Let's keep it moving. Okay, we get the black pieces again. Let's play the favorite Sicilian defense. Okay, we get a Mora. I guess an Alapin because I'm going to transpose it. I've been looking at these lines a little bit. Not this one. This one's actually an interesting move. Let's go knight c6. We'll go d6 next. Okay, queen c7 probably makes a little bit of sense to put pressure on this pawn. Knight f6 is interesting here, probably. Knight here is interesting. Let's just go knight f6. Okay, so he comes here. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, he wants to go bishop g5. That's like obviously his point. Can we bring the knight around like this? Knight here, knight takes, bishop takes. This feels a little bit passive, but I think I need to do this. I don't think I can let him just get a free hand on the king side. Let's go knight here. Oh my god, I just realized. Okay, my structure is completely cooked. Okay. Alright, this is not good at all. Okay, we have to just play this position. Okay. Okay, I need to go bishop d7, castles long, and maybe it's not that bad, I don't know. You always have to be optimistic in these sorts of positions. Yeah, I need to study this line. It's a line I haven't really looked at that well. See what our opponent has in mind. I mean, yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, rook takes. Okay, he's aiming for okay, bishop d7, rook d1, bishop here, queen here. I mean, I don't know. He's gonna go rook here maybe. Okay, castles. Sensible enough, I think. Maybe he wants to trade queens. Probably have to go bishop c6. Okay, wow, I missed this completely. Okay, let's just trade queens. What else can we do? Yeah, this is not looking good. Okay, we'll trade queens like this, I guess. Okay, I need to figure out a way to activate my pieces. Okay, it comes in like this. Let's like come like this. I'm not sure this does anything. Hitting this. I mean, I have the two bishops, so let's see if I can cause some trouble. Let's see if I can defend like Alpha Zero. I'm trying to think how we can create some complications. Knight here is probably just a good move. Okay, he comes here. Okay, we just activate the bishop. Again, this is probably just a good move. Yeah, okay. Let's go bishop e7. We'll go rook here if he brings a rook in. He just comes in here. Okay, I resign. Yeah, I mean, I lose to this guy, dude. Like, it's just hilarious to me. Okay, whatever. I'll deal with it. Queen h4 is good. Yeah, I mean, I figured. So what am I supposed to do here? Bishop d7? f5 is what the engine's recommending. How am I supposed to play f5 with straight face? Like, I don't understand. I need to find f5 here. Like, knight f4. I guess this has a concrete reason. I can't go knight f4 here. Because bishop c2. Why is here bishop c2 is just bad? Why? Because of knight g6. Bishop e7. And the queen is trapped. Knight e2. Wow. Okay, I'll remember this. Apparently this guy is, extremely strong. Whatever. I'm just salty. Let's move on to the next game. Okay, let's play d4. Hopefully we don't continue losing. Okay, French. Okay, not a French. We get this bishop b7 line. Yeah, I don't know why people play this, because this doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna replace the knight. Yeah, like, kind of realizes it. Let's go knight g3. I want to go queen g4 next. Okay, queen g4 right away is interesting. Let's go for it. Queen g4. Okay, let's go. This is interesting, actually. Let's go e5. c5 I'm expecting. Okay, can't I just take here? Don't know what his big point is here. Rook h7, bishop d3, probably. Okay, he comes in here. So, I mean, I'm considering check, but that just gives him, freedom with his pieces. Knight here is interesting. Okay, but knight here, knight h6, knight takes, pawn takes. Okay, knight here, knight h6, queen here, knight here. Maybe I put the queen on f3, knight h6, queen f3. Okay, that's probably what I have to do. Queen f3 and I threaten down here. Okay, queen f3. I have a hard time believing that this is warranted. I'm threatening both of these now. Probably bishop d3 coming next. I have a very hard time believing that this is warranted. Okay. So g3 is obviously a candidate move. g3, rook here is not option. Rook here, rook here, rook here. I mean, yeah, g3 and his rook is really bad, no? Yeah, let's play g3. We also cement this, and I'll go h4, h5 at some point. I think bishop d3, castle's long. h4, h5 is a good idea. Okay, yeah, let's go h4. Preparing h5. Let's go bishop d3. Yeah, let's go bishop d3. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. h5, g5. Not sure how that looks. g4, g5 is interesting. Okay, he wants to go c5 at some point, I think. Okay, so how does knight takes pawn? Okay, so h5, g5, knight here. Okay, let's just develop bishop e3. Okay, well, castle long. If he closes the center, I'll just come back to e2 probably. Yeah, okay, if he closes the center, I'll come back to e2. Curious what he has prepared here. Knight here. So h5, g5. What if I just bring another piece into the game? Okay, h5 now looks pretty interesting. What is he threatening? I don't think he's threatening anything. Let's go h5. Okay. Knight here is interesting. Wonder h6 is a good idea. h6. Knight takes. Let's go knight g2. Let's play g4 next. Okay, we need to go queen g4, f4 maybe. Okay, let's go g4. Take with the pawn. Yeah, let's take with the pawn. Let's get the f file. Queen here is what I'm expecting. Okay, e4. Okay, let's play e4. Okay, let's go knight here. I'm running low on time. I should be better here, but I mean, I need to find something concrete. Okay, e4 takes. Let's go here. Thank you. Thank you, bro. You're such a good player. This guy sucks. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I barely won that because of the time situation. I mean, how could have I done this cleaner? I guess knight takes g6 was winning at some point. Why is this winning? I don't understand. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm missing simple tactics. And if he takes with the king, I'm sure he's getting just mated. He can't even take with the king. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm missing simple tactics. Whatever. That's fun. Okay, let's keep it moving. Can we get the white pieces again? It's a blessing to get the white pieces 2 games in a row. Okay, let's play knight f3 here. Bishop b4, so we're going for a Bogo Indian. This is actually a mistake, d5. I think I've seen this quite a bit. Let's go a3. Okay, so we get the bishop pair. Let's go e3 perhaps. Maybe even bishop f4 is a decent idea. Let's go e3. Let's go bishop to d3. Taking is interesting. Takes, pawn takes, knight here. For now, let's castle. I'm curious what he has planned. f5? Okay. Okay, well, I don't have the bishop pair anymore, but I think that his knight's a bit misplaced. Okay. Okay, let's maybe get my knight back to a decent square. I'm not really afraid of b5. Okay, well, I see what he's trying to do. Let's take with the queen. There's no b5 coming here. Maybe I can set up a battery. I really want to clamp down on this break. Okay, so he obviously wants this break. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, so if I go rook d1, e5, takes, knight takes, queen takes. So we gotta go rook c1, because at the end this pawn will be hanging if he plays e5. Let's go rook d1. I think e4 is actually a good idea. Okay, queen c3 is interesting here. Let's go queen c3. I want to go e4, e5. Let's play e4. e5, I think we can meet with d5. Okay, e5 here gives him this square. Okay, what if we just put our knight on this square? Okay. Let's go bishop back here. Maybe I want queen c2 at some point, like takes, e5 would be a threat. Okay, let's go queen c2. We're threatening knight takes here, maybe bishop takes e5. Okay, so he comes in here. So this seems like a very good idea. Okay, well, coming in here. Well, queen here if he goes, yeah, queen here makes sense to me. Trying to enter on this diagonal, okay. e5 here makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, maybe we play b4 first to clamp down on any break. e5. Okay, let's play b4 first to clamp down on any break. Okay, I'm not really afraid of that move. Okay, e5. Queen here. Rook here. Right, that'll be killer. Takes, takes. Yeah, let's go for this. e5. Queen here. Rook here. Okay, comes in like this. increase the pressure? Rook here, he takes, right? Increase the pressure. First, let's play g3. I don't want his queen coming in here. Okay, takes. Got this break under control. Okay, comes in like this. Okay, maybe I come in like here. Well, this just hangs the bishop, no? Okay, well, we gotta play quickly. Okay, yeah, this guy's a bozo. I mean, I think I had something better at some point. Not sure though. Rook AC1, okay, and E5 immediately. I just take here, and this is just really good apparently. Bishop E4, okay. Well, I'm just winning a pawn. Okay, that makes sense. How long have we been recording for? 31 minutes. Yeah, we can play a little bit more. Maybe. How many games have we played? 1, 2, 3, 4. Played 4 games. Okay. Yeah, we can play. We'll play a couple more maybe. We've only lost 1 game. Let's play 5-0. Can we get the white pieces? It's a blessing again to get the white pieces. Okay, we get a French defense. Not sure if I'm gonna go for the Nimzowitsch Gambit. I think I am because I can't be asked. Um, let's go for knight f3. I'm sure this guy knows the refutation. It's like h5 and an early f6, and yeah, okay, well, speak of the devil. Okay, let's go queen f4 now. Uh, queen g3 is what I want to play, but then h4 comes, and I'm kind of sad. Seems like my opponent knows what he's doing, but we'll see. Okay, we'll play bishop to d3. This is all standard stuff. We're just gonna castle and claim that we have a lead in development. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. We're gonna castle. Now the question is, where does he want to put this knight? Does he want it on g5 or does he want it somewhere else? Okay, well I kind of see his idea here. Okay, maybe we can take this pawn. He's gonna win the bishop pair, and I'm sure that he has a better position. But I don't know. It's complex. We'll go like knight c3, bishop e3. I'm trying to figure out how we continue developing. Knight b5 at some point I think is interesting too. Sure, bishop d7 is a decent try. Okay, so I mean, queen g3 seems to be the move here, but let's just yeah, queen g3. I'm curious. What does he play after queen g3? Queen b6, bishop e3. Okay, let's just start with, I don't know, I'm curious. Let's play queen g3. I'm curious what he has prepared here. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's play knight c3. I'm sure he's gonna go queen here. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. Maybe queen f4 here. Okay, bishop e3 makes some sense. Right, now queen b6 is not on the table. He really wants to play knight f5, so this knight is extremely important. Okay, that's a good move. Okay, I want to go bishop to d2, queen b6, queen f4. That's a bit of a pickle. Okay, let's see if we can play dynamically. Let's go h3. Let's take with the pawn. See if we can play dynamically. Open up the file for the king. Let's see it. We gotta play dynamically. We can't play like a wuss. Of course we have some weaknesses on the dark squares. Of course this is probably not sound, but I mean, yeah, I mean this guy, yeah. See what I mean? Like yeah, I don't know if you really wanted to play that, buddy. Now, okay, f4 is interesting here. F4, f5, I think is what I want to play. I don't know though. F4, f5 seems like it's running into a brick wall. Um, F4, f5. How do I like get my pieces to be good? Okay, maybe we just put the rook on the C line. This is probably a decent idea. Okay, let's go f4. Okay. Queen here makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, let's go queen here. We reinforce this knight. Okay, f5. Okay. Let's play a3. Let's go b4. This guy's playing really quickly now. Thing is, as long as okay, let's just take off this knight. Okay. Um, okay, let's go here and here. This is my idea. I want to get the knight to this square. I also had this. This is definitely a better move. Okay, let's start with this. We'll go queen here next. Yeah, we'll go queen here next. We'll penetrate with the rook. Okay, let's take here. Okay, we gotta play quickly. A little bit low on time. I wonder if g4 is an idea. Well, this just hangs this. Let's go knight c3. Block up everything. I think g4 is next. Takes, en passant, king here. I don't know. Bring the rook somewhere. Let's go take here. Okay, let's go for b4. We'll cement the bishop here. Let's go queen here. Threatening this pawn as well. take here, maybe. Come here, rook here, maybe. I'm gonna take on here. Maybe you can try targeting this. I'll just come here. Okay, unless something horrible happens, this should be resignable. I don't know why this guy's playing it on. Yeah, okay, thank you. Alright, so we win this game as well. This is the famous Nimzowitsch Gambit. Even though my opponent seemed to know what he was doing, he just hung his bishop, to be honest. But yeah, he just hung his bishop. But that's what happens when you get put under pressure. You make mistakes like that, especially in blitz. I am curious though. Um, what was I gonna look for? Yeah, I was curious if this was a good idea. Apparently, okay, it's not like I'm winning or anything, but it's definitely sound. The fact that he has two bishops for two knights, like typically having two bishops for two knights is really, really strong, like because the bishops will reign supreme. But in this specific position, I think the dynamics work in my favor because even though I have like a weird structure, some weaknesses around my king, my pieces are way too active. I think this knight, like for example, okay, it's suggesting rook f4, but my point is like in this position, like this knight is always going to be better than this bishop. That's kind of like my point. So, how long have we been recording? 42 minutes. I think that's a good way to stop. We won like a lot of our games too. Like, yeah, 6 games, 2 losses. And the game we lost was to this guy with, his queen takes d4 nonsense. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'm wondering if I'll upload some more educational content. I'm trying to think like how I even go about doing that. Um, I'm just uploading for fun, just uploading my Blitz games. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and have a good one.